Slicers kinda sucked, and unlike any of the other villains in this season, they didn't come back. Not one of the characters. There was just merely a reference to it later. There was this news guy that would stalk celebrities' lives and use this invisibility suit to get pictures without them knowing. And one of the celebrities used splicers, and that was the reference. Earth Mover was okay. Joyride was a pretty interesting episode, but I don't get why a guy would join a gang called the Jokers and then be surprised that they fight Batman. Yeah, more Jokers. Because we gotta focus on that. This was actually the episode where Max learned Terry McGinnis's secret identity, which made the show more interesting instead of just Bruce knowing. The only thing I didn't like about this episode is the ending, because he basically kills himself and they never mention it again, even though he's in a later episode. How did he survive? He jumped like 50 feet, which we've seen him jump high before, so it's not a surprise he survived that. But then he was hit by a train, and Batman's reaction made it seem like he saw him get hit by a train. Yet, later, in a later episode, he's still alive, so that makes zero sense. The Royal Flush Gang, I do want to talk about this thing. Batman's reluctant, or however the fuck you say it, to trust, the girl, his ex-girlfriend, but he still trusts her. There's a few episodes later where he just doesn't want to trust anyone for some reason. Yet he was able to trust the person that betrayed him already before, and not people that haven't given him a reason to not trust him yet. Like, that makes zero sense. This episode, the best thing about it was that in a later episode, we got to see that one annoying guy that likes to destroy the government, but he's just annoying. Mad Stan. They put him in the thing, and his comatose state, he was just destroying the government. So that was pretty funny, but he's still annoying. The rat episode kinda sucked. This one, Mind Games, is really forgettable. Another episode where they just have a random kid and then pretend that Terry's known them. Shriek again. Shriek was actually in this season 3 different episodes. Terry's Friend Dates a Robot was kinda okay, but later, near the end of the episode, he takes the robot to a room and they feel the need to make 3 different sex jokes. It's not funny to repeat the same joke but change it up 3 times. Yeah, Kruger somehow survived the League of Assassins and multiple members, and then she just kills them all. This could have been a really cool episode. They focused on Chelsea for 3 minutes, and then went to Terry. The episode should have focused on Chelsea's experience and Batman trying to figure out a way in. But they barely focused on her. It would have been such a cool episode if they would have focused on her, instead of just talking about how bad the place was. Oh yeah, there's the episode I mentioned earlier about the guy that stalks celebrities to find out their biggest secrets. The Egg Baby episode was okay, but I really don't get why he didn't leave the baby in the car. Because it would have been so much easier and he would have stopped the person way faster. And I don't think leaving the baby in the car for 10 minutes really would have did anything. That one was cool. Cobra, there we go. That's the episode where the stalker is somehow still alive after jumping to his death and getting hit by a train. And they don't even mention it. The first thing Batman does is like, hey, I can't trust you. You tried to kill me. Doesn't even question how he's alive. That one kind of sucked. Payback was a decent episode. Where's Terry would have been better if they would have waited a little bit longer to let us find out where Terry was. They told us where he was in like 4 minutes. I really liked the Ace episode, but it was confusing at times.